Hey, this is Bob with Happy Acres Homestead. Thanks for tuning in. You guys are probably wondering just what have Bob and Sandy been up to. We've been trying our darndest to get this house ready to list. We're hoping to list it in less than 2 months, but we've got so much left to do. Been busy putting down vinyl flooring, tile floor, painting walls, trim work, putting a fuel pump in this, cleaning the gas tank on the Sportster trike, just mowing the grass like crazy. It's 100 degrees out right now with about a 112 heat index. Crazy heat wave. This has been going on now for the last 4 or 5 days. Here's a little of what we've been up to. Look at that sky. That don't look too good. Time to mow. When I don't get done today, I guess I'll get done tomorrow. Got it knocked out. Even string trimmed, sprayed weeds, and trimmed the palm a little bit. Let's get that mower put away before that rain decides to come. Been thundering all morning. This is how humid it is out here. No, it didn't rain. Look at these dinner rolls. Threw them in the oven before I went out and mowed. This is from our freshly ground wheat flour. Don't you wish we had Taste-O-Vision on YouTube? These things are awesome. We make one of these like every 5 days. And now I'm eating this bread with like every meal.
Best dinner rolls there is.
They are. They're delicious, you guys. We'll have to post a video on how we make these and the recipe soon. Well, I think I'm gonna have to end it here. I gotta have one of these. Wow, would you look at that sky? It's hurricane season. This is what it's like every other day. And then the days it doesn't rain all day, it'll rain for 15 minutes at a time and quit. Well, it stopped for just a moment. Got 3 heavy boxes delivered from Amazon right before it started up again. Boy, is it coming down. I said, boy, is it coming down. Road turns into a river. Mother Nature ain't happy, that's for sure. Neighbors put in 3 new palm trees out front. They're getting the water they need. I see they're starting to open up on the top already. I already see it clearing up a little bit. Maybe another 5 or 10 minutes of this. It'll be super hot and super humid. Feels good. Cold front coming in like this. Are you lost, buddy? Isn't it hot on that driveway? Getting the drag car ready for the strip. Yeah, I wish. here is one step closer to a homestead. Just don't have the time for this car. Yeah, I hate to see it go, guys. This is my dream car, 71 Plymouth Cuda. This is the most sought after muscle car in America. I just don't have time for it. You can see how rough it is. It's a Midwest car. This thing's gonna leave here in about 20 minutes. I think health, homestead, animals, and a garden are just a little more important. I can do a lot of wrenching, but body work, hanging panels, I think that's for somebody else. I'd have to job it all out. And you know, at 55, sometimes you have to reprioritize. It's just time for this one to go. I do have another project lined up though. Got one more old vehicle. I'm just gonna have a really hard time letting go of all of them. I've got this one and one other that belong to Mom and Dad. 65 Buick Grand Sport convertible. I'll have to show that in another video. I'm undecided as to whether or not to sell that one. We'll see. But yeah, for now, this one's gonna have to go. I was gonna paint this red with a black billboard down the rear quarter panel there. A really tough car when they're all done up. Put a new Hemi in it. I'd rather have some acreage than this vehicle. Time to cut it loose. There goes my Cuda. That's what you call about 5 years of dust. Bike's been sitting about that long. Time to get it cleaned up. All right, now that the VTX is all cleaned up, took it for a test ride, it's time to concentrate on these two. Got the fuel line disconnected, got the vacuum hose off, and there is vacuum line, not a vacuum line, vent tube. Got the bolt out of the front, bolt out of the back. Had to remove the Speedo, so it's out of the way. And I should be good to go. Gonna get this thing off of here. Let me get a light here. I don't know if you can make that out. Some nasty sludge down in the bottom of the tank, especially over here. If I can get that light right, look at that. That's the left side of the tank. And this is a trike, so it sits level. Well, at least since it became a trike. But I'm gonna drop a handful of 5/16 nuts down in this tank. Can't use 12mm, they won't work. This is an American bike. So I'll throw a handful of nuts in there, or diesel, see what I got handy, and shake this around several times. Get all that I can out of there. And then I'm gonna have to put an inline filter on this bike. One that I can see into so I can see what's going on, because I know darn well I'm not gonna get 100% out of that tank. But we're gonna give it a shot getting 90% of that sludge out. I've never had the tank off of this bike in the seat. at the same time. Actually, I never had the tank off, period. But definitely changes the look of it. Be a little cooler if I could rake that front end out. Check this out. That's what come out of that gas tank. Did you hear that? That was my back popping. Yeah, now that's nasty. Wait till I loosen up the rest of what's in the bottom of that tank. Wow. You guys are not gonna believe this. This has been out here now for a couple of days drying out. This container here, it's about 3 inches deep. There's every bit of 1.5 inches. All of this was in the bottom of that gas tank. Unbelievable. All of that. All right, I think that'll do it for this video. Yeah, it's still 100 blazing degrees out there. Thanks for taking the time to watch. Stay happy.